Hey, hey, happy Wednesday. Oh, here we go again. Here we go again. I thought what we had was over now. That song is playing in my head. I don't know, it's just in my brain, so I thought I'd just sing it a little bit for you guys. How you doing? Today is a full moon, February 16th, and the moon is in Leo. I'm just saying, come on out. Come on out. I'm on my poetry kick, right? Oh, and I'm recording from my iPhone. I'm working with what I got. You know, my mom always told me just use what you have, right? So, I got this poem. It's called Blackballing. Again, remember, we're going back to 2002. But, things doesn't change. At this point, it looks like there's quite a few people being blackballed, regardless of your ethnic background, your race, your culture. The most important thing is that you be true to you, who you are, what you came here to do, create from that standpoint. But in any event, I want to share this poem. It's called Blackballing. Here we go. Are you aware of the conspiracy on our men and system prevention for them to stand, enjoying dance for ego's health, to bring wealth, smile to family peace? As the shadow lingers ahead, sweating and beseeching its game on the mind that they don't think we recognize, as they hide behind its veil that has caused many private cells hell, due to its insecurity, guilt, and fear, who degradingly forced hundreds of millions to pay severe for their dark amber brilliance, who they've locked away in prison, proving the fact of blackballing existence. Sensitivity and ignorance is what they blame for one's not getting a grip of America's fame. Reality has different outcome for those on the board of directors. There's only one on board, and you best believe he ain't in charge of calculating scores. Though his intelligence supersedes qualifications, suggestions are ignored when sharing communications. Frustrating it is, rightfully so, but we all must continue to grip the ride. And ladies, if you hear me, we all need to stand by our brother's side. And yes, we're dealing with many issues. Keeping it real means knowing the deal. So aim your arrow where it should be. Conspiracy will, because that's what's making us all ill. And as women, we are carrying our own. But to close our eyes to our brother's plight will not erase the pain in our heart sight. You see, sooner or later, we're going to have to deal. Because when our son is born, they too will see him as enemy's thorn, even if his blood percent is a tiny grain size of corn. So how about if we acknowledge the facts and always give our brothers a pat on the back for their involuntarily endurance of ignorance heat? It is the weak, I repeat, it is the weak who agreed for our men to be blackballed. It's justifiable if you're appalled. Raise your head erect and tall, letting it be felt. We ain't giving up until the situation melts. And that's simply because we care and want justice served everywhere. I wrote this poem back then. Of course, it was dedicated to our brothers. But blackballing is something that is happening right now, due to whatever choices you're making based on, the systems that are in power. But the beautiful thing, again, there's always something we can take away from, situations. And the only answer we're going to get is from going within, because we're created in God's image, right? We're created in his image. So we just have to go within and know that we'll get all the answers that we need. But listening to one of my sisters yesterday on YouTube, we just got to put in the work, deal with our feelings, and be authentic in who we are and who you are. But I'm saying we, because I'm in it. I'm a part of it. We're all human beings, been sent here for a purpose. Yeah, so when I was going over, oh, which poem am I going to share today? I was like blackballing. Yeah, because for years, I mean, hundreds of years, across the entire globe, we all know there's been an oppression toward people with melanin, and I'm not saying everybody that got melanin is righteous. I ain't even going there. The beautiful thing is that our God universe can see our heart intention, and that's what's really comforting, and it's good to know. So that was my poem for today, and again, like, subscribe, and feel free to give a comment. And I want you all to have a wonderful day, and pay attention to your feelings and what springs forth from your heart. Have a great day, and as always, keep rocking and rolling, and make sure it's done in love. Ciao, ciao.